Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Within a few moments, we will start the final game for this European Championships Under 15 2026. The teams tonight are Czech Republic and Italy.
Okay.
We will start with the lineup from the teams for Czech Republic with number 86, first baseman Laura Sisoa. With number 5, shortstop Izabela Krajniakova. With number 55, second baseman Viktoria Kubikova. With number 85, pitcher Aneta Novotna. With number 18, third base Ema Horakova. With number 20, left field Vanessa Klimisova. With number 13, designated player Katarina Kosanova. With number 23, catcher Teresa Wojteskova. With number 38, right field Daniela Pendlova. And in center field, Petra Exnerova. And the rest of the team. And now the lineup for Italy with number 5, second baseman Viola Mazzini. With number 9, third baseman Gaia Panfoni. With number 12, shortstop Giorgia Gaetani. With number 23, catcher Elisa Casado. With number 20, first base Chloe Guzon. With number 19, left field Stefania Becelli. With number 17, center field Beatrice Sinelli. With number 22, designated player Giorgia Somacini. With number 10, right field Caterina Golinelli. And starting pitcher for Italy, Gaia Frignani. And the rest of the team. The umpires for this final game at home plate, Juan Aguilera. At first base, Nicola Roux. At third base, Sarah Markova. Official score, Marco Stovelaar en Karen Pieneman. At the scoreboard, Charlotte van der Meer. I will all invite you to race for the national anthems from both teams. We start with the national anthem of Czech Republic. And now the national anthem from Italy.
Ladies and gentlemen, warm welcome to the final game of the European Championship Softball Under 15 here in Rosmalen. And the final is between visiting team Czechia and home team Italy. I'll give you both lineups. Italia, Viola Massini, second base. Gaia Fanfoni, third base. Giorgia Caetani. Elisa Casadro, the catcher. Chloe Guzon, the first baseman. Stefania Begelli, left fielder. Beatrice Sinelli, the center fielder. Giorgia Somasini, the designated player. Caterina Colinelli, the right fielder. And the pitcher for today's game is Gaia Brignani. Team Czechia. First base Laura Sisova. Isabella Krasniakova, the shortstop. Viktoria Kubikova. Second base Aneta Novotna. The pitcher Emma Horoskova. The third base left field Vanessa Klimesova. Designated player Katerina Kasanova. Teresa Postiskova is the catcher. Daniela Pentlova, the right fielder and the center fielder. And number 10, Petra Exlerova. On pitch, pitching Gaia Frignani. Now at bat, Laura Sisova. Prima. Sisova takes the first pitch for ball one. Can be an exciting game. It's two different styles. Czechia is more short game, bringing over, having base hits. And Italy is more hard hits, line drives. So we'll see. First game. And that's the first hit of the game. For Laura Sisova to left field. Krasniakova, Isabella, shortstop at bat. In the first game, Team Czechia was leading in the last inning with 9-3, and then Italy makes 7 runs in the last inning. This is the bunt. Bunt goes foul. We were always been very good in bunting and short game. But this is under 15, so still in the learning phase. That ball was pulled, but that means that the catcher thought there was a ball. So the umpire said, okay, we have a ball. 2 balls, 1 strike on the batter, Krasilnikova. And that's a bunt. Good bunt. No, it's a foul. Foul bunt. Mama, you sit here now. Lay it off. And another ball. Full count. Opening hitter on first base. No outs. And that's an hit. It's going to the outfield. And that's a catch from the outfielder. And the runner from first base go to second base. But she had to go back to first base, and we have 3 up and 3 down for the Team Czechia. A big mistake of the first baseman, maybe also first base coach. I heard she say, come back, check, but didn't work out. Victory Kubikova is the second baseman. And Kubikova swings on the first ball for strike number 1. The pitcher, Gaia Frignani, that's her ace pitcher. They didn't use it yesterday when they played Spain. They're using the other 5 pitchers. That's a nice changeup, 40 miles an hour. If your fastball is 58, 57, 58. That's a nice combination. And a ball from the first. So that is 6-3. Out number 3. Victory Kubikova. So 3 up and 3 down. If we're going into the top of the first inning. Well, pitcher, of course, is not Novotna. She will probably be the Oppo, professional player only, because their first pitcher is Katerina Kasanova. So we are getting ready for the Italian team to hit. First at bat, the number 5 second baseman, Viola Massini. I think we're waiting for the umpires going to the, yeah, it's the position change. Already told you that Casanova is the pitcher. And number 85, Novotna. Aneta Novotna is the Oppo. Massini is the first batter. That ball is high. Forgot to tell you, the umpires for today's game is Juana Calera behind the plate. First base, Nicola Roux. And Sara Markova at third base. Technical Commissioner Damien Quioni. Scorers Marco Stovla and Karen Pieneman. Nice pitch. Yeah, I see it's like 57, 58 at the most, probably. A lot of spin on the ball. Another one. And that ball goes through the infield. Base hit. Viola Massini. First base hit in the center field. Gaia Fanfoni is the next batter. And also Fanfoni tried to put the bunt down, but fouls it off. And that ball is foul. It looks like a replay of the check batting. That was also starting with a hit, and after that, 2 times foul and the bunt. And that's a ball in the outfield, caught by the left fielder. Gaia Fafoni, the first out. Fly out to left field. Georgia Gaetani. It's a big crowd today. Very good weather also. That ball goes to the shortstop. Shortstop to second base. Second base tried to make the double play, but a little bit too late. So Gaetani is the second out. Fielder's choice, 6-4. And Gaia Fanfoni. Viola Massini is the second out. Elisa Casadillo is the next batter. Cleanup hitter, the catcher. And that's a called strike. That's ball number 2, 2-1. 2 balls, 1 strike on Casadillo. And a swing, a big swing and a miss. Nice drop pitch. 22. Yeah, foul ball. Oh, that's a good shot. What a beautiful play of the left fielder. She dived. If she's not diving and grabbing that ball is against the outfield fence. And that's at least for a triple then and a score. But she saved it. Very nice play. Left fielder Vanessa Klemasova. So the cleanup hitter, catcher Elisa Casadillo is at first base. He's going to be replaced because it's 2 outs by number 9. That is Gaia Fafoni. So we have runners in the corners, first and second, third and third. And at bat, Stephanie Begelli, the left fielder. That ball is low. 2 balls. ball through the middle. Strike one. High pitch. 3-1. Runner still at first base. Probably knowing that the catcher has a pretty good arm behind the dish. That ball goes to the shortstop to second base for out number 3. So Stephanie Begelli, that's a fielder's choice, 6-4. And that's the second out for the pinch runner for Casidio Elisa, who's been pinch run by Fanfoni. So after one complete inning, we still have a scoreless 0-0 score. Leading off for Team Czechia is power hitter Aneta Novotná. Okay, top of the second inning.
Top of the second inning for
Aneta Novotná.
Offensive player only, Aneta Novotná.
He takes first pitch for called strike. Thought it was a called strike, but that ball is in the dirt. So it's 0-2. Novotná taking pitch number 3. That's 3 balls. Ball 3. And that's a ball in the dirt. Yeah, I thought the first pitch was a strike, so this is 3-1. Scoreboard was a little wrong. On deck, Emma Horaskova. Ball 4 for the cleanup hitter, Aneta Novotná. Emma Raskova at bat. He's the third baseman. A showing bunt, it's a bunt. Ball goes to the second baseman on first base. So it's 5-4. First out for Emma Raskova. And now at bat, Vanessa Klibasova. Next to me is the president of the Czech Softball Federation and also vice president of the WBC Europe, Gabriel Vaga. We call him Gaba.
Good evening.
Hello.
Happy to be here. Thank you for the invitation
Very
here.
nice to have you here. What about the performance of the Czech team? Are you okay? They play?
Well, both teams, which is playing the final right now, is qualified for the World Cup, which is good for them. And we are seeing pretty competitive final, which is good for the spectators. So I'm happy of the performance of those teams on this age because still is kids, but the performance is pretty high, I would say.
Yeah, but you do have a very nice use program. If that ball goes to the outfield and right fielder comes under it, throws the ball to third base, but there's no move of Novotna at second base. He said, well, I'm standing on second base and that's okay with me. So Klimetsova was the second out. And now at bat, the pitcher, Katerina Kazanova. I hope that's that's a good pronunciation, but
I'm okay with that.
yeah,
I'm used to that. Don't worry.
yeah. Well, I know it's a hard
We had
language,
the last week the PA and the Ostrava, and I also tried to make the pronunciation of Dutch player. It
Yeah.
was also difficult for me.
Well, you know how hard it is. Oh, it's a pickoff attempt at second base, but Novotna back in time. Yeah, we just came from Ostrava. It was a good tournament, very good tournament. We're speaking about that. That ball is going to the first baseman at first base. Makes the out. Ends the top of the second inning. No score. And one left on base. Yeah, like we said, we see a lot of progress in the under 22 program. But also in this tournament, we see some surprises, didn't we, Gabba?
Sure, that I really surprised on the performance of Poland and Turkey. It was really they played very well. Even Turkey finally didn't win the second phase, but their performance, mainly the both pitchers, is really good. And I'm happy that compared to last year's, we saw here 10 teams which has really solid pitching, which is important thing
Yep.
for our
Yep.
sport, I guess. But you're the professor, you know more than I
No,
am.
no, yeah, you can see that programs like in Belgium and in France, they play baseball and they did not much about promotion of the pitching, of course, because
Yeah,
you play baseball, it's okay. It's okay with me, if you play baseball in a younger age. You will learn how to handle the ball a little bit better. It's a lot of pressure on you. So that's okay.
I don't have any problem that the ladies are playing baseball in the young age, but of course has to be also the program for the pitching,
Yep.
which unfortunately in France starting a little bit later. So we just go here with the French delegation, and maybe we will see them in the Emirate and start a program
Yeah.
from that age.
I hope so.
That's how started in Turkey.
Yep.
But let's go back to the bottom of second.
That's right. We say hi to Caroline Bertloge and Caroline Stadhauer. Thank you very much for your attention here and hope to see you on the field. They are almost legend in the umpires world.
Yeah, and also they did very hard work and long work for the Europe and position umpires, and after that position of umpire in chief. So I'm really happy to work with them.
Absolutely. Well, Stephanie, Becchetti was the last out, so now we have Beatrice Sinelli at bat. He's the center fielder. Yeah, also the your program is compared to the Italian program. The Italian also had a very good program. I know this kid is playing in 3 different teams, and they're playing almost every day. Practice and play almost every day. So, and you can see that, that progression, can't deny.
Yeah, in this section for
Oh, a nice shot to the pitcher. Pitcher couldn't get hold of it, so I think it's an infield hit. Infield hit. Look at that on the action replay. Oh, ball to the pitcher. Well, pitcher is to pitch, not to field, right?
yeah,
Infield hit for Cinetti. And a good bunt. Foul ball. I see that Cinetti is now at bat. So it was Stefania Begelli at the infield hit.
so we saw on the time that in every inning, starting with the first base loaded
Right.
with no outs, and
Yep.
both teams are trying to make the bunt.
Yep. But you
And
see how bad that is, the bunting. How it's not so difficult though. Bunting is not difficult.
so that's that during the traditional moving for the first run.
Yep. So did Italy sacrifice bunt for Beatrice Cinetti. Brings Begelli, Stefania Begelli in second base.
But we saw a very interesting moment that the Czech defense wanted to put to the foul ball, but finally they decided to pick up the ball and play it. That is and when we are in the field, we have to play the ball.
Yeah.
Don't speculate so much.
That's right. Yeah, we have good cameras here. The camera coverage is outstanding.
Yeah, it is.
Hans
It is.
Vleugels is doing
I'm really happy.
absolutely great job on that.
And I heard very good feedback from many countries that they are seeing that, and they're happy to see their kids here.
Ball's in the dirt. The better, Georgia Somashini.
That we also see how is the atmosphere in dugouts, which is really impressive
They
to
have
see
a
that.
lot of cameras here.
Yeah.
The ball goes to the shortstop. Shortstop throws the ball to first base for out number 2. So Machini out at first base. And now at bat, Caterina Colinelli. Nice play. Yeah, you also have a good pitching program, of course. That is because you have good Mansell.
Yeah, that really helps.
That
really
helps a lot.
For the program.
Yep.
But yeah, we have also the solid the program for the talented players, U15, U18, U22.
Yep.
So we are doing for all the years in Czechia. So that helps, and I'm happy that I'm seeing the program also in Italy, and also the Spain is a really good program right now. So that's why those teams are up.
Trying to slap it in. Number 9 at the two balls, 2 strikes on the batter. Colinelli. It's a runner on Oh, the ball goes to the first base. First base couldn't pick it up. This is an error from the pitcher. Ball goes to the pitcher. Easy ball to first base, but he couldn't get a hold of it. So Caterina Golinelli is reaching first base, and Italy scored the first run, and we have a little visit. Jana Gilova, who is the pitching coach of Czechia. She's going to the pitcher. Yeah, it's not easy on that pitching plate. You know, it's very loose. We're not used to the hard 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 field. So
Yeah, but they are playing already a week
yeah,
here,
they play
That's
already a few games
that's
here.
they have experience on that.
Yeah.
So
So with the runner on first base, Colinelli, we're going to the top of the order. Viola Massini. She started off in the first inning with a base hit. Yeah, I don't think that you had any complaints of the teams about the tournament, right?
no. Well, I spoke with the majority of the federations here, majority of the teams here. They are really happy with organizing the whole tournament. So we had a very nice weather, very good complex, enough space for the warm up, very good streaming. I told that many cameras. So that is the fantastic time for those young kids, which they have more or less the first time the national jersey on their body. So they were presenting their country in the very good venue. That is the
And this is
important
what
thing.
you're taking with you for your whole career, your first tournament,
Yeah,
your first international
that's always the first international.
European championship, you know.
Always staying in the mind as a first one. So
And we still have Massini at bat with 3 balls. Now it's a strike, so 3-1. Yeah, it's Italy and Czech who dominate the youth programs in Europe. And, well, it's too bad for me as a Dutchman, but I get used to it.
yeah, true is that in the last two European Championship, always the final was the Italy Czechia. So
Yep.
that's just the third round in the third time in a row. I mean, after the COVID,
Yeah.
that was some break.
And that's a
temporary.
ball to the first base. First base
Oh,
picks up the ball. Let me see. The ball is going to the. Let me see. Yes. Steps on the base. Right. Thank you. Thank you, Hans Vleugels. Okay, so we had a score. Well, we had a big score in the first game that they played. I wasn't here. It was also raining. I heard in the.
yeah, it was just slightly raining, but maybe it was the end of the game, but from both sides same. Yeah, that's. But Czechia did play very well in the beginning, and the last inning, slightly maybe raining was a little bit too much.
Yep.
Well, but okay,
They came
it's the
back.
part of the sport.
Italy came back from 9-3 to 10-9.
Yes, in the last inning, so
Yeah.
that was like this. But it's a sport, But
Yep.
in this age, never know what can happen.
That's right.
They are still kids, and we have to. Every coach has to say step by step to the end, and somehow to teach them and how to move them on the playground. Always talking
Yep.
with them, and
There's players from Czechia. Are they all coming from Prague or they coming from
no.
the?
Well, that's just quite a lot of clubs. I think there are about 8 clubs. The selection from the whole Czechia.
Oh, great.
That's good for the Czech community. That
Yeah.
it's really a chance to be in the national team, not only from one or two clubs. So that's is important for the development in whole country.
Yeah. So they're coming, Khomutov and
Plzeň, for
Plzeň,
example,
okay.
also Sezimovolsky
Ostrava,
Barat. Yeah, I think that also
one of Ostrava.
yes. So it means that the players can come from everywhere. So we have
Yep.
the program that's which is for 75 players, 18, 15, 18, 22, and that's from each club. So those are giving to the chance to everybody to come to the sport training center, and
Yep.
if they are successful and they are working hard, they will be here. That's the message
There
what
is a
we have to day to the players.
Yep. Wojteskova. Give me the good pronunciation. Wojteskova.
Wojciechova.
Wojteskova.
Wojciechova, Teresa.
Teresa Wojteskova. He's the catcher. And she's at bat opening in the third inning.
Again, you saw that
Base on ball, another opening hitter coming off the base.
first,
Yeah.
yes. Every half inning started
Yep.
with first base loaded, and we will see what happened now when Czechia has to score to tie
Yep.
the game if they would like to be in.
Daniela Petlova. Oh, is that Petlova? No, Petlova.
Pendlova.
Petlova. And a bunt, another bunt. And another 5-4 out. Daniela Petlova. Sacrifice bunt. Steshkova is at second base. And we're going to the top of the order, Laura Shishkova.
Sisova, yes. So we saw that Italian's corner was really very close by.
Yeah.
That immediately in the ball they expected the bunt. So they were very precisely this
Yeah,
game.
we could, and that's a change. I think it's a little bit of a change. I don't know how they do it, but we could put pressure on the Italian teams to win against them. We had to always, with the teams that are, we had to put pressure on them. But now you see they can handle the pressure.
But still,
And,
is the
I speak with the team manager the business manager. Oh, it's a nice shot to the shortstop. Fly it out. Out number 2. So another runner on second base with 2 outs. Krasnikova. Isabella Krajnikova.
Krajnikova. Yeah.
And the catcher, the courtesy runner. The courtesy runner should be Shisova. And it is Shisova. Yeah, I spoke with Georgia, was the team leader a little bit, the caretaker of the team. And she said, yeah, the first game we were very, like upset and really, stressed. But now we're cooling it down and the coaching staff is doing a good job on that. So she was very happy with the performance of the players and the coaching. That's a nice pitch, but it just missed the corner.
Yeah.
Ball 2, 22 in the count. See? Here, missed the corner. Yeah, you can pull whatever you want, but if you pull, the umpire said, oh, you think it's a ball? Then I have the same opinion. And that's ball 3, so we have a full count on the batter. Krasnikova. Well, Gilwa is coaching third base. So also Saba in the that's nice. The
Yeah, this is
ball players. The
yeah.
that's 6-3, and another scoreless inning for Czechia, Team Czechia. Yeah, that's what we are. Most countries missing that players stop at plate on the highest level. We in Holland, it's really terrible. They're stopping. They quit softball and they quit softball. They are not coming back in the. And in baseball, that's different. A lot of the baseball players, they are stopping and they're taking a youth team, and so we have a lot of more coaches in those games.
Yeah, well, you know, those players who played on the really top level on the Europe or world, so they really can help mainly the young kids because they are a role model for
Yeah,
them.
yeah,
Because the young kids knew that they know that they played pretty well, and they can bring the experience from the playing perspective of top level, which is
yeah,
good for them, and they are also sharing with them the experience what they had in the field. So it's more I don't want them more trustable,
yeah,
but you know what? When the players
yeah.
are saying something, it's maybe sometimes better than coach.
Well,
Even the same words.
for man, it's really difficult
Yeah.
to understand what women think. We know that. Yeah,
And,
but also the under 22, Petraskema was
yeah.
involved with that, and you have more of those players. So yeah, I noticed those players played when I was coaching Czechia in 2012, 2014.
Yeah.
They played in that time and they were on the top, and now they're helping the coaching out. Very good.
We are trying to keep them
Yeah.
close to their sport when they finish the career.
Kaya Fanfoni is the opening hitter. Let's see if we're having another opening hitter, leadoff hitter at first base, like we had the last four times. That's ball two. I do see a different style in the pitching. I don't see those. Well, I say the Petscore moves, jumping big in the air, and also what Skartava, they were jumping, and now I don't see him jumping, hardly jumping anymore.
Well, you know,
Other pitching style, pitching coaches maybe.
yeah. Well, Skandava, she was headed by men's pitching coach,
Yeah,
by Benda.
Benda, yeah,
Yeah, he
Thomas
did it.
Benda.
He did it, Thomas, and he preferred the main style, even the hard ones.
Yeah,
Some people can do that, some not. Depends on the body,
yeah.
depends on the. But Katina has pretty strong, solid body for that. It's very good for pitching. But we have still, again,
Guess what? Opening hitter at first base.
yes, all the time.
Kaitani, Georgia Kaitani at bat.
We will
Let's
see that.
see if she also bunts. Yes, she bunts. One. Oh, they try. Oh, that's a beautiful play. That's a pitcher just throws the ball to the shortstop at second base. She said, "No, I'm not giving up.
Now we will see
I'm not giving up
perfect
that
play
play."
on that.
Very close call. Look, and a very good call of Sara Markova. See, up. Yep, that was close. That was close.
Good decision on that.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. And it's very nice because this girl comes, the umpire comes from Bulgari. Well, they don't have that many umpires there. They have only 3 teams in the women's competition. So what kind of experience they can have? But she had a great tournament. This is a great tournament for her. Very good behind the plate also.
that's why she's the final.
Yep, that's right. Yep. Oh, dropped ball. The
Oh,
ball. So
good cover. discovered that no movement more.
Yeah, pass ball. Look, up. Whoa, what a beautiful play. Well, not a good throw, of course, but the way they covered it and keep the runner on second base. Another ball in the dirt. It's two balls and a strike. And Elisa Casadillo. We're changing balls, yeah. Catcher had the ball on the throwing hands, I see.
Looks like something happened
Yeah.
there.
Yeah, she tried to block it, but couldn't get her glove behind the ball. So she blocked with her bare hands. Yep. No pain, no gain.
So we are playing sport. Huh?
Yep.
This is some taxes.
Yep. Okay, Gaia Van Foni at second base. One out and at bat Elisa Casadillo. Oh, what a shot! Oh, what a shot!
It's
Over
over.
the head of the right fielder. She's going for one, for two, for three. Stand up. Stand up triple for the catcher, Elisa Casadillo. Scoring Gaia from Foni. Run number 2. What a hit. Holy moly. What a hit. Did we see an actual replay? No. Oh, we probably did, but
We already did.
yep.
It was behind the
Yeah, oh yeah, there was no
outfielders.
chance. No
There's
chance
to
for the
get,
right
yeah.
fielder. No chance at all. Now, is that the manager or is
The pitching coach
oh.
is coming there, so discussing with Katarzyna if how is the situation. And we are seeing already also the warm up other pitchers there.
Yeah.
So
It's Casanova. She stays in the game or no? I see the coach having the ball.
yes, I
So
think
she
that
said, give me the ball.
she will stay in lineup as a DP. Yeah.
Yeah. Veronica Kapertova. You have to help me with that. Kapertova.
Yeah, she
Yep.
played very well yesterday against Spain.
Okay.
She had a very nice performance against Spain. Same like Katarzyna Kusina has really great performance against Netherlands.
I see that Casanova. Yeah. Yeah, that is under 15. Look at the.
That's impressive. This is impressive.
Italian Portugal. Yep. It looks like carnival. I see that Casanova is going to the first base. I don't know what else they do. Who did they take out and who did they put in? So the pitcher is he plays from the pitching position, but he's playing first base. First baseman Sisova, number 86. You see her? She's playing in the center field. So the center fielder is out. That is Exnarova. Exnarova is out. Petra Exnarova is out. And on the flex, that's the flex player. So So Kepertova is going on the flag spot. And she start to pitch now. And the batter is Chloe Guson. That's early in the game that they have to make a pitching change. Third inning. The ball goes to second base to the first base. She first checked the runner from third base. So 4-3 is second out. Guson.
She kept it runner on the third.
Yep. She checked the runner and then she threw to first base. Good play. The second baseman.
When now, when the hit goes to the backhand, it's quite difficult for the second baseman to pitch it.
But their foot were in a good direction and had a good play on it.
A very accurate arm.
Yep.
To throw from that position.
Stephanie Begelli is the next batter. They really have power in their lineup Team Italy.
Yeah.
So I'm playing yesterday against Germany. It was unbelievable. They hit one line drive after the other. And of course Germany is not Czechia, but the ball probably just missed the plate, maybe a little bit high. Ball two. Umpire behind the plate is Spanish. One. Ball three. Well, we saw her warming up, but maybe I hope she was warm enough. And that's 3-1. 3 balls, 1 strike. Second baseman gives a little mental support to the new pitcher. Fouled off for strike 2. Full count on Begelli. Stefania. And a cold strike in the outside low corner for strike 3. And out 3 and end of this inning. 3 complete innings. Italy 2 and Team Czechia 0. And we're going into the 4th inning.
But it was pretty good time for changing. The Czechia did pretty good on that because it was already 4 hits, And also we saw some one slow little error.
Little change of speed also. Huh?
So that's the pitch against the Italian lineup is quite hard. It's not any easy way. So that's just mean that another fresh power going to the mount of Czechia. So and that's up to the hitters what they will do with the score now.
This tournament under 15 has another system than the under 22 and the under 18. Of course, there are more teams in those tournaments. Although we're having now 14 teams here. That's a good attendance, 4 years ago we had 9. Last year we had 12 or 13. Now we have 14.
Yeah, it's going up, and that's we heard we're listening the development commission that they wanted to have some first start for every teams here. But after discussion here, we will go slightly something between the schedule system what we have in the U18, 22, and women's, and between the start at the beginning. So that is the will be up the decisions of the commission
Yep.
afterwards. But we had already some discussion with the many federations here or many representatives of teams, and that's we find some solution for.
Okay. Kubikov now at bat. Victory in the top of the fourth inning.
Very nice
That
ball.
ball was very nice.
Very nice location.
And catcher turns around and he said, "What was that pitch?" Umpire said, "Well, maybe I missed that one." Well, that's possible, you know. You have 200 pitches in a game and you can miss one or two. That one was not missable because that was too high outside. But 3 balls on the batter. And of course, because we need another runner at first base in this inning, right? That's what we had all the time.
Looks like there's tradition here.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ball 4. Guess what? A runner on first. No out.
So we had always the situation. We will see what which strategy
Yep.
Czech coaches.
Well, now it's another situation because it's a 2-run difference.
Exactly
It's
so.
already late in the, and you have a power hitter about and whatnot. She's a cleanup hitter.
That's maybe why the
Yep.
timeout from Italian defense.
Yep. Well, it's also that 4 balls, straight balls is well after a week, exciting week, but very good weather,
Yeah,
warm weather, so they play a lot of games.
it was perfect weather here.
Yeah.
Only one day was little raining, but it's really just water in the air. I don't want. I saw many big raining here in Netherlands,
Yeah, yeah.
and that's.
You were surprised about our weather, huh?
I see. Yeah,
Yeah, we pray enough for that. So.
you did good.
Okay, Aneta on the boat now.
So let's see
Yep.
what strategy will be now on the batting. With some power hitting or bunting.
The ball is low. Ball 1.
It looks like
That's
it,
5 in a row. They might wait another pitch.
it's maybe will be a little bit patient now. A little bit.
Yeah, I think so. 5 in a row. Oh, that's another strategy. Yeah. She's complaining that she was not touched. Let's see that because this is a very call here to tack the ball is in time. I think she tacked it there. Yeah, she tacked it. She tacked it on the back. She tacked her on the back. Yeah. Maybe you don't feel that. They're not tacking you on your hand, but they tack you on the back probably. Well, close call anyway.
Yeah, it's close call.
That's a very important goal because
It is, and
you're
I'm a
losing
little bit
your opening.
surprised that the body stealing after the fifth, after 5 balls in the row.
Yeah.
Now with the 6 ball, that's just the.
And another ball at the outside,
Yes,
easy
really
to throw.
means that
Yeah.
another
Yeah,
ball,
you and me probably is waiting for a pitch and then going to the hit and run. Or run and hit. That's
Yeah,
also
but
possible.
on that situation when it
Yeah.
looks like that the
Because
pitching,
you see it 3-0 again, eh?
yeah,
So that's 7 balls in a row. Are you losing and that's number 8. I think that's probably it for Yanni.
yeah, looks like will be change of the pitching.
Yep. I would say so. They're waiting maybe because they're leading with 2 runs. It might wait. This is her ace. This is their ace.
So I wanted to
Best
say
pitcher.
a few minutes ago, I would say that I wanted to say that I didn't see so much stealing that, and now it came, but I
Yeah.
don't think that the right moment.
Yeah. that's the fate of coaching. You only can do if you do something wrong, they notify, and if you do something right, they said, yeah, everybody could do that. Well, a good talk with the pitcher, and she throws the first strike in the nine attempts. One strike on Haruskova. Emma. And that's a hit in the outfield. Yeah, that's a base hit. Yep. Yeah. And now I hear next to me somebody's thinking, oh, if we had not steal, we had a base on balls, runner on second, a ball in the outfield, and probably a score.
It's already done. We did it. That is the. So we have to.
Okay.
We are going to
Well,
the
we
game
have
right
another
now.
situation now.
Exactly so.
1 and 2. First and second on. One out. At bat, Klibasova. Klibasova. Vanessa. One ball at the batter. And a ball in the air to the right fielder, and there's no attempt to go from second to third. So it's 2 outs. The first baseman, Casanova, now at bat. And a passed ball brings runners on second and third. Casanova normally is a good contact hitter, so let's see. So left-hander. Only problem with the left-hander when you have a runner on third base that you have no protection. So the catcher has an open view on it. Based on intentional base on balls.
I did expect that he will do this because Katniss is pretty good hitter. So that's why.
Forsteskova also had a hit, I think, in the first time at bat. The catcher.
Yeah.
And you know what? You putting the winning run on the base.
I remember this situation years ago. That's something.
Yeah.
But well.
Now as coach, you never do it right. Everybody notices if you do something and that turns out wrong. And with a pitcher not having complete control now in this inning,
yeah, struggling.
Did you load the bases?
Let's be a little bit patient, maybe. Let's see what first pitch on this stand will be.
Must be a strike, Yep, that's a strike down the middle. That's 55 miles an hour. That's what you're trying to say to your players, when you have bases loaded. If they are at the intentional base load, the first one is through the middle. Close your eyes and hit the ball. That one is too high. Yep, 1-1. balls one strike.
Someone-
Tricky situation. This is pressure,
That's the pressure.
pressure on the pitching. Of course, also on the hitter, but I see Jelinkova is pinch hitting for Stiskova. And Jelinkova.
Ah,
See if that's right. Number 12. Yep. Jelinkova pinch hitting.
she's
Trying
on
to
the
pull
ball.
a ball. Now we have 2 and 2, 2 balls, 2 strikes,
Right.
bases loaded and 2 outs. And pressure time. Jelinkova. That ball misses. Can I see a replay?
So it looks like it's high.
High. Yeah, it is high. Absolutely. Absolutely high.
I think now that's just the deciding pitch will come right now. This
Yeah.
is the full count, all bases loaded.
Everybody
Two
is
down,
moving now.
everybody moving.
Everybody
Hopefully
moving.
we'll see that.
Yep. Yep. A ball to the second base. Second base throws to first base. And they come out of the inning, the Italians, and that will help them because there was a very tricky situation.
Yeah, it was very, very important
Yep.
game right
They're
now.
pitching her on her hands. Jelinkova didn't take any risk. And she's trying to pull the ball. Looks like she's staying in the dugout, so catcher takes her place. It's re-entry. Well, we're running out of time. It's the bottom of the 4th inning. Only 2 more turns at bat for Team Czechia. So what's your next tournament, Gamma? Because you're running from tournament to tournament, right?
Yeah, well, next is I'm going to the Colegio, the Emirate, which is really one of the best event from development
Yeah.
point of view. And I would like to convince that for next years also Emirate will stay in the Colegio. And then the Corona for the Cup Winners' Cup A. And finally to the Super Cup, man.
Super Cup, man.
That's his final.
That's in Czechia.
That's in
Chomutov
Czechia.
or
Now is the South Bohemia and the Hluboká nad
oh, I'm
Vltavou.
Bohemia.
Yes,
Ooh.
South Bohemia.
Yep.
That's Hluboká nad Vltavou, which will
Yep.
host the next year U18 Women's European Championship. So let's go to the game.
Yeah. Okay. Beatrice Sinelli at bat for Team Italy. Yeah, the Emirate, that's under 13, under 13 tournament, huh?
Yes, another 13. We have the 2 division sport and future. We have 18 teams there from many countries.
That was the former Massimo Romeo.
Massimo Romeo Youth Trophy. Yes, that's right. European Massimo Romeo Youth Trophy as a legacy of founder. Also, this category, by the way, the first European Championship under 15 on that time under 16 was played at Colegio.
Yeah, that's right.
In his home.
That's right. Yeah. Been there also.
And by the way, it was same final.
Russian teams.
It was the same final, Italy, Czechia at that time.
So nothing changed. Huh? It's a swing and a miss for Zinelli. It's 2 and 2. Yeah, ball in the air. And this is the first time, Gabawachter.
Yes, it's no one on the first
No
base.
opening hitter on first
Yes.
base.
So something is changing in this game.
Change in the game. So Somasini, Georgia Somasini is the next batter.
Ball.
Oh, we have pretty good crowd though for this tournament like that.
Yeah, really. Well, I'm really happy that 14 teams finally found come here, the place that they were to here. That's the number of the teams growing after the COVID, which is fine. So we are coming to back to the let me say normal situation. And I would say also that because we are on an Olympic program, the national federations are more care and more thinking, more focused for the ladies program, which is really, really good. And I do hope that we will stay in Brisbane to 32. This is important for us. We are in a good way. But of course, the final decision will come next April.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
and that's for 32.
for 32, yes.
32.
Yeah.
Where's that held? Where's that held? 32.
Brisbane, Australia.
Oh, Brisbane.
That's
That's
why.
a chance.
Yeah. Well, this is the chance because Australia was always in the
Because
Olympic
also
Games.
the World Championship is hit by pitch. It's hit her on the helmet. Well, that's why we wear helmets, right?
Exactly so.
Yep. So we do not have the opening hitter at that on the base.
Then the
but
second one.
The second one. One out. Caterina Collinelli at bat. Yeah, Brisbane is also the place for the World Championship, right?
That's why we put the final stage
Yep.
of the Women's World Cup to the Australia.
Very
And will
smart
be
move. You're smart people, huh?
Well,
yeah, very smart. Move.
exactly in the
Yep.
time when decision will be made.
Yep.
So we hope that we hope. That we
Yeah.
hope. So
we have good.
right now we are really discussion with the continents like Japan, United States, and also Europe to help somehow promotion globally the sport for Australia. But hopefully those kids, which we are seeing here, will have the chance to go there.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's it. In 6 years. They're 20. Hope to keep them in the game. It's a lot. It's very important to keep them in the game with Olympic Games in their eyes. That ball is high. That's a waste pitch on the 0-2. That's okay.
It was in the count, which is very good for that to try some outside pitch to try to push the bat in the swing.
And that's another high pitch. Trying to slap hitter probably. Number 10. Collinelli. Could be a left-hander. He sees a left-hander better. So number 9. They have speed. They need contact. We used to see a lot of slap hitters in the the last decade, but it's slowing down. We don't
It's
have
slowing
that
down,
many yet.
yes,
Yeah,
and running bond and running
yeah.
slippers. That's just slightly going down,
We
which is
want power hitters, and sometimes I think they want to have 9 cleanup hitters in the lineup. Well, there's a different coach. Put the ball in play.
yeah.
Wrestle, dessel. Yep. And Czechia got very, very good in that. Were very good in that. Oh, that's a slap hit to the. Oh, that ball bounced on the grass, and that is a center fielder is picking the ball up. Yeah, the ball bounced on the grass, and that was so the right fielder, the left fielder couldn't get a hold of it. We have a timeout. Runners on second and third. Well, definitely it was a base hit,
Definitely.
so not much harm. We have a runner on second and third. Jana Kilova is gonna talk with the players. What are we gonna do? We hold this. We have one out.
I think that
Now,
now
what are
is
we gonna do? Are we playing? Are we playing
to home, I would
short?
say.
Playing
Yes.
home?
We'll see what strategy will bring,
Yep.
but most probably to close the home infield
Yeah.
and just don't
Yeah.
allow to move more runs.
We have an open base, so we can, we don't have to be too strict on the batter now. She's the opening hitter, Viola Messina at bat now. Cassini. But it's also tricky to walk her. Like we said before,
Yeah.
you put a lot of pressure on the pitcher if you walk her and have a bases loaded. You have to throw strikes then. Okay, let's see what's going on.
Yeah.
Viola Massini at bat.
What we see, shortstop and second baseman inside in the circle,
Yep.
inside
Yep.
in the not circle, but
Second
inside the
base.
field.
Oh, second base
not
stays
so much.
there in the line.
Yeah, but shortstop is like close.
Yeah.
This left-hander.
Well, with a
that's
left-handed
that's
batter,
why.
okay, the second base has to move up a little bit if she pulls in. That's going to be hard. It's going to second base is hard hit. To go to shortstop or third base, it's not that hard. Soft hit. 2 balls. Well, that's also an advantage that you have an open base. You don't have to pitch too strict, too good. Straight balls is no good, yeah. I think I will put her up now. Put her on. Put her up. Put her on first. For 3 balls, no strikes either.
But I think they are still trying to work with her.
Yeah, we'll put her up.
But no.
Bases loaded. 1 out. We're in the 4th inning, the bottom of the 4th inning. And score is 2-0 Italy. And that ball is through the middle for strike 1. Yeah, that's what you need. You have bases loaded, you have to start with a strike.
Now it's a little bit easier for Czech defense.
Yep.
So that's every ball is going down there
Yep.
to the infield. Will go
Going to the home plate.
to home plate. But 2 attempts for Italy
Yeah.
to make the.
Now you need somebody who bring the ball down in the drop ball or off-speed pitch. We need Kim Nova. You call her? Come over. Yeah, Kim Nova. She brings the ball down. She's a drop-off pitcher. Two strikes on the batter. Thursday? Good block, the
Yeah,
catcher.
very good one.
Well, sun is still shining a little bit, so
Very good. Yeah, the
we don't
47
need
ball.
light at the moment. But I don't know. We can hold it. We've got a 6th inning.
Good try on the outside side for the lefties.
22 count.
2-2.
Yep.
Put the ball in
Yep. Put the ball in play.
the foul ball.
That's all they do. Put the ball in play. And that's low.
Full
Full count.
Oh, that is from 2-0.
Yep.
From the no ball, 2 strikes to up until full count.
Happened too
Risky.
many times.
Is the
huh?
risky?
Yep.
Now will be deciding ball, deciding pitch.
Yep. Oh, yeah. Second base. Oh,
Oh,
oh boy.
very good throw at
Oh,
home,
what a
but
good throw.
unfortunately the
Okay. Massini at first base. Fielder's choice. 4 error 2.
yeah.
Scores 3-0. Moves the runner to second and third. So we have another bases loaded. And that bat, Fanfoni, Gaia Fanfoni. Kapitova started with a strike. And that ball goes through.
Very smooth
Yeah.
infield. Yeah, it's a two runs.
And that's 2 more runs. And a missed
No,
throw
3.
there.
No.
That's the end of. I don't know. I didn't see somebody warming up.
Yeah, they have the one right there. So this is on the right corner.
Oh, yeah?
They are warming up.
Yeah, there was one warming up.
Yeah.
Yep.
But you know, this is some
Yep.
not rule, but usual when you made the mistake after they
That's
hit.
right. That's right. You get punished for that. Yep. Number 17 is Grivova. Veronica Grivova. Is that pronounced
Grivova.
okay? Grivova?
Ja, Grivova.
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 Ah, Grivova. Okay. Okay, so she's taking over the pitching on Kapritova. Grivova.
Grivova. This is our, special
Yeah, I see the
special letter
I
in the
see the
Czech
signal there. Yeah.
alphabetic.
Grivova. Yeah.
But okay, third pitcher of the Czechia. So,
But
this,
but Czechia won the last 2 events, like
yeah,
under 15, four
yeah.
years ago and 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's true. Yeah, that's like that. And then Skede was quite good performance. Unfortunately, well, the last edition, the final was rain out, and we didn't play the final there. So it was counted the game from the
Oh yeah, from the from the round robin.
from round robin.
Yep. Yeah, that's
But
right.
I'm always happy that the final is on the play on the field because that's an important thing
You have
for
to. Yeah.
for everybody.
But now it's gonna be very hard The Italy is leading 5-0. One out,
And
two
still
runners on.
runners on the corners.
Yep.
So it's still the difficult situation for the Czech,
Castillo at bat and
defense. And we will, and the Czechia try
and
to make.
that is I don't say it's not done, but you're moving a runner in scoring position, an extra runner. That ball is in the air. It looks like an infield fly, and that's what it's being called. Infield fly caught by the second base. So, coaching is right to put a runner on. So we're having bases loaded. We have a courtesy runner.
Yeah, the run. That's the pitcher's rule.
Yep.
So bases loaded, 2 outs.
Ron is taking over the running.
A very good location of the pitch.
Oh, Castillo is the catcher, of course.
Inside line.
That missed the corner inside.
That's 2 in. Yeah.
1-1. Still bases loaded, 2 outs. Well, it's getting a little bit chilly. There's a little wind coming up. That ball missed the outside corner. 2 balls, 1 strike. Oh, that's a swing and a foul.
It's 2-2.
Right? Oh, that ball. That's why a runner from third always has to be on that. Let me see an extra replay for this one. And because the runner almost got hit by that ball, but she stayed on foul territory. So, yeah, the foul ball. If she's being hit on fair territory, she's out. Oh, big hit in the outfield. Is there fair ball? No, it's a foul ball.
Foul ball. Foul ball. So 2 outs, 2-2, and all bases loaded. Still really pressure from Italy offense. They're using every single moment to take advantage to score.
Yep. If you keep on swinging it, foul it off. That's what it is. If you don't like the pitch, foul them off. Until you get into it one.
Yeah, this is sympathetic. It's really.
Yep. Another foul ball.
So we're going to way high.
Yeah.
Anyway, she wanted to.
Yeah, but you know, that's a better stance there to hit the ball.
Yeah.
So it's already.
She likes the game.
If you're an adult, it's already difficult to count the strike zone. Okay, full count. 2 outs. Bases loaded. Everybody is moving. Well, not us, so we stay.
Yeah,
We stay. We're not moving.
we're in
We're too old.
comfortable chairs.
too
We are
old.
okay in there. Yeah.
Oh, big shot in the air. The right fielder comes under it, makes the third out. That's a long inning for the most teams. At the top of the bottom of the fourth, Italy scores 3 times, and it's 5-0 Italy. We see some extra replays here.
Well, we have 2/3 of the game behind us. So until
Two
now,
more innings.
2 more innings. But until now, really, that's Italy is really very solid in defense, all
Yeah.
offense. No any errors in defense. Very solid
Yep.
performance, focused.
And that has been different in the earlier
You know,
years. Most of the time, many times that Italy loses her head. They're not doing that so far.
they're really prepared for the final.
Yep.
But still, we'll have 2 innings. So we will see what
2 more innings.
Czech hitters will perform. They don't have anything to lose right now.
No,
So
that's
they have to
they
have to
don't
hit.
have to bunt or to they have hits and hits and hits. That's all they need. Okay. Okay. What do we got at bat? It's Daniela Pentlova. And she takes the first pitch for strike one. So we have a little delay on the. That's a ball to the second baseman. Second baseman throws to first base for out number one. So Italy is counting off. She's had 6 more outs. Now it's 5 more outs. Well, as the president of the Czech Softball Federation, maybe you have a little bit disappointed, but as a chairman of the European Federation, you would be happy to have another one if another one's getting. Oh, what do we got?
You got a
Base
hit.
hit. It's not over yet
So we will
until
see.
the fat lady sings the song. Base hit for Silva. Laura Silva. So 1 out. Yeah, lights are on now. That's good. Yeah, we need some light. We're not gonna make it without. Nice pitch. Nice pitch. 56 miles an hour. Fastball. That ball just missed the corner. 1. Okay. Still have a runner on first base. And Czechia indeed hits. Ooh, but swing on a pitch like
Swing and
that.
miss.
Krajnikova. Isabella. That ball missed the plate.
That was a very nice pitch.
Yeah, it's a
close
nice
to
pitch.
close to zone.
Yeah. does it drop curve? Yep, and that's a swing and a miss for out number 2. So Italy's at 4 to go. 2 outs, runner on first. At bat, Kupikova. Victory. Vicky.
Sorry, start.
Down the middle, strike 1. And that ball goes in the air. So caught by the pitcher. Fly out by the pitcher. For Kubikova. Yep. Yep. One more turn at bat for Team Czechia.
That will be a challenge for the hitters, but
Absolutely.
it's not about. So challenge.
It is possible. Everything is possible in this game. You started with a bigger selection, and most of the time you have 2 teams for in the age groups, and then one teams go to another tournament, and the other team is going to the Europeans. Also this time,
No,
not
for
in this
Europeans.
not in this age group.
No.
I know you do it with the under 18 and the under 22.
Yeah, well, for the European Championships, of course, they have the best team what we have.
Yeah,
But usually in the preparation, we are sending 2 teams somewhere.
Yeah.
That is they have the more experience and more options to play. Because we are thinking that in this age, in the level of the national team, they have to play about 100 games a year.
Yeah.
That is our intention to make it more. Otherwise, we are not able to tell about the sport. That is the
in Holland we're not even dreaming of that. We're not even dreaming. No, that's the big problem. Why we're we are happy if we were getting the bronze medal. Yeah, of course. You're winning the bronze medal and you're losing the silver medal. Yeah. Okay. The bottom of the 5th inning. Sinelli at bat. Beatrice. She takes the first pitch for ball 1.
But you know that in this age category, I mean U15 is the first time when they are playing really European champions with the national jersey on the body.
Yeah.
So that is the one of the let me say this is the bridge between the Emirates, which is the real development tournament,
Yeah.
and U18, which is the already I don't want to say the serious tournament. Of course, it's also serious, but it's something which somebody already expecting the results.
Yeah.
Here, more the team is sending the team, and also we don't have here. That they have to be first, second, or what. Of course, for us, it's good to be in the middle.
Yeah.
Because of the program is good.
Yeah.
Of course,
And
being
also
on the
for the
world
placement for the World
and
Championship.
World Championship is the bonus, and we have to take it, the advantage, and we have to put an experience there to put in.
Yeah.
But let's go back to the game.
Yeah, because we already see an out, 6-3.
Yeah.
And so it's 1 out, nobody on. Sinelli was the better. Now Somashini, I think. Is Somashini? Number 22. Yep. Georgia Somashini. And a swing and the ball to the second base to first. We're having a second out. Oh yeah, he's really anxious to hit that ball. Probably hit it after the first bounce. Okay. Number 9 at bat. 9 on the batting order and 9 in the field. The slap hitter Collinelli and she is out 5-3. That's a quick inning.
Really quick one.
That's a quickie. So now we're going into the last inning. Well, we say last inning, but then it's kind of 5-5. And we have, of course, a tiebreaker, but we're not counting on that.
Firstly, we'll see what
First of
happens.
all, you have to score a few runs. Get some runs on the board.
But I have to say that up to now, that really Italian performance, fan performance, really solid, very focused.
Yeah.
No any error, very step by step going and taking the advantage to score. Yeah, so
Well, they get rewarded for a very good program that
yeah, they have also
they have
very good
very
program
good
there.
program. And of course, they have more players to choose out.
Yeah,
I don't know how many members Czech has in the women's or girls.
about 3,000
Yeah.
men's. We have about a 6,000, 6,500 in total.
In total with the man.
With the men's, yes.
And the man is almost same.
About almost same,
Yeah.
yes. Maybe a little bit more.
Yeah.
So that's no numbers, but of course it has a little bit more.
Yeah.
A little more, I'm quite sure. And very good also competition there. I mean the Serie A1, which is the dream for those players.
Yeah, because in the world you had one bronze medal on the
On men's,
20,
yes.
yeah,
Yes, on the
22 or
on 20, 2020.
under 20.
Yes, it was 2020 with the men's under 18. We will get the bronze medal there.
Yeah.
But we can also remind the last World Championship under 15, which was held in Italy, Carono, Legnano.
Oh yeah.
We had the 3 teams there, Czechia, Italy, and Spain as a wild card.
Yeah, that's right.
Which was really good.
Yeah.
And we had the 3 teams there.
Yeah, that was in Bolata, I think. No.
Carono,
Carono, Sorono.
Carono,
Yeah, Carono.
and Legnano.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Right.
So now is the last chance for the Czechia to score, to try to get 5 runs to tie the game. Otherwise, we are seeing the last inning.
Yeah. Well, the cleanup hitter Aneta Novotna at bat. Ja, oké. Oké, het gaat nu beter, denk ik. So 101 on the batter, no, what now? No, 2 strikes, 1 ball, 2 strikes. That's the last missing call. Yeah, yeah. And an off-speed pitch, very nice pitch, by the way. Off-speed pitch, 39 miles an hour. Very nice. Look at this. Look
Very
at this
nice
pitch.
off speed, yeah.
See, up. Oh, if you have that, that's a killing pitch. Scott. That pitch is killing. So we have 1 out. Novotna's the first out. Raskova Emma is the next batter. And that ball missed the plate. Inside corner. Oh, ball fall. Yeah, and then you have to get ready for the awards, huh?
So I'm happy that
Duty.
finally that awards is every 2 years for the U15 and also for U18. which is good signal for the young at least because that's they have the chance to play in the national level. Because if it was just 4 year cycle, almost 2 years
Yep.
was out because it's
Yeah, because of
usually that's
Corona,
from
yeah.
the two strongest
Yep.
years. So thus I'm happy that we finally moved in this direction. And just to know, this is
Oh,
the
that ball almost hit us.
this is the 13 European champion under 15 already. Before that we have under 16, but
Yep.
because of the change of world
Yeah,
category,
I
we
remember
changed
that.
from 16 to 15, and we are having already four flags in the title. A part of Italy and Czechia, also Netherlands was the winner in the past, and also Russia.
We
On
were
that
we
time
were
was very
winning
good
in
program in
Pilsen
Russia, but now you know what the
2008.
situation with them is critical.
Yep. Well, you do still have some work to do after this game, and I will be upstairs and drinking a
Look
small
about
glass
it.
of water probably. Oh,
Oh, that's really
strikeout.
another strikeout.
So
So that's really
one
Italy
to
is the
go.
focus
Yep.
to this game and
Oh yeah,
to
that was
get the title really going.
pinch hitter.
Really going to the gold.
Going to the medal ceremony after this game. Have to stay with us.
Medal ceremony will start right after the game. So
We have number 27, Veronica Svobodova. Svobodova at bat. That ball is low. Yeah, the catcher always wants everything, huh? In the air.
and
Gets
that's
off, yeah. End of the game. There is Team Italy, champion of the European Championship under 15. Lots of congratulations to of course, the Italian team, but also to all the teams who participated here. Thank you very much, Gabriel. Very nice to be with you
thank
at
you.
the beginning, and we hope
Thank you,
we'll do
Andre.
it
That
again.
I really appreciate it to be here and to be announcement together because you know there's also a very good discussion, and I'm happy that also we shared our ideas with the spectators. Thank you for the watching this game. Thank you for watching the whole tournament here, which was great performance of the whole teams. I really thanks to the whole teams to participating here, and congratulations to the LA for the title of the champion because they play really well. And also congratulate the Czechia for the silver medal and qualifying for the World Cups, and also for bronze medal to
Yeah,
Netherlands.
yeah. Where's the World Cup, by the way? You know that?
World Cup will be in the Oklahoma City because
Oh,
that
yeah, they have it for
they have
three
it
times.
3 times in a row as a
Wow.
legacy, Los Angeles 2038.
Yeah.
So that's see the Europeans in the World Cup and see what will improve the Europeans in the world level, and also how many teams we will see in the next editions U15.
Okay.
Andre, thank you so much.
Okay. Thank you, Gabba. So Hans, we're done here. Hans Vleugels. Okay, prima, prima. Okay, man.
test. Team, mag het Nederlands team ook hierin komen? Dan gaan we zo starten. Oh, the Dutch team can come to the field. And we would like to the Czech team ask to go over here, and the Dutch team over there. And the Italian team in the middle. Okay. Okay, everybody ready? Okay, ladies and gentlemen. Teams, athletes, we know you're excited and we understand you're excited. We want to start with the ceremony because those athletes, it's late already, and of course they want to party and celebrate their awards. At first, I want to give a word to Gaba to thank.
Ladies and gentlemen, athletes, we spent here a really nice week with more than 50 games. When we came here to the final game to recognize who is the title of the Europe. But I would like firstly to thanks to all the teams to come. It's really impressive for me to see that number of the teams growing and also the level of the teams going up. That's important for the Europe, for the European softball, and I'm happy that we all can see here, could see here in a very beautiful complex in Griffins. And I would like to thank the coaches that you prepared your teams for the performance. I really appreciate it. And also, I really would like to thank the supporters. You are very important for them to be behind your kids, even they are still kids, I know. Be behind them, to support them in their path to be the sport athletes in the European and world level. Thank you for your support. Thank you, fans, parents. You are great supporters, and you are heart of our sport. Thank you for that. I would like also to thanks to all the WBSC staff here, technical commissioners, directors, umpires, scorers, and media officers. And also, I would like to thanks to all umpires. Thank you for your being here to be in the field for our game. And finally, let me thanks to organizers. We spent really wonderful time here. Beautiful fields, good complex, good space for us. Very good kitchen. Thank you for bar staff there, and thank you for the hosting us. It was really impressive, and I really would like to thank to you. So, Mister, I would like to thank you, and let me give you on behalf of WBS Europe the small trophy as a recognition of this tournament, and I really appreciate it. And now we can go to the medal ceremony.
Thank you, Gabriel. Okay, this is what we all are waiting for. Because we played hard, fought hard, and I think you guys had a lot of fun playing this week. We enjoyed watching you, I can say. So we would like to send the awards to you, starting with the third place, the bronze medal, Team Kingdom of the Netherlands.
Sorry, that's the goal. That's the goal. So excuse me that. Sorry. Bring it like this. You're ready. So this is like this. Next time, please put in the disc. You hold it in the middle, yeah? Dankjewel. Ja. We zijn er blij mee. Yeah. This is for you. That's the remaining the dance
And then, of course, very important, the trophy. First, the bronze medal. Okay, and then the second place, the silver medal, voted by Anna Bacchetti and Remco Kitzler from the organization. You fought hard, you played a great game. Let's give them a big hand. Team Czech.
And of course also for Team Czech, the cup, second place. Congratulations. And then we come to the winners. They fought hard, they played a great game, they played many great games. And this award will be presented by Gabriel Wagen and Wout Isbouts. Give it up for Team Italy! And of course also for Team Italy, the first place cup and the challenge cup. So come and get it. Okay, and now I would like you to take a look at the flags, take off your hats, also the public, take off. We're gonna listen to the anthem of Italy. because they have you can come up at the field and congratulate the athletes.
Ladies and gentlemen, ladies and gentlemen, before the final words,
Stop. No. Alina.
so before the final words, let me make the final words. First, I would like to wish Italy and Czechia good representing Europe at the World Cup 2027. And based on the WCO protocol, let me declare the 13 U15 Women's European Champions officially closed. Safe trip at home and good celebration.
Thank you.
Robert, Please, and after that, it's yours.